Yo, 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 this is Liam Morley. Or am I Jack Cave now? Who knows? And you're watching Cheap Shot Entertainment.
Hello and welcome to Cheap Shot Entertainment. You are the Cheap Shot Nation. I am Luke and I am here with my nephew
Martin. Hello.
and we're going to take you through everything that happened on Hope Future 12 way back on the 22nd of November. It's been a long, hard month for me anyway, with work and things, so we've only just got around to doing this video, so hopefully you will enjoy it and we'll take you through all of the action.
Yeah.
So you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell and share us with your friends if you enjoy the video. And if you do enjoy the video, let us know in the comments section down below. And on that note, we'll get into the first match. You can start this for me.
So, the first match of the night was a singles match, which was with Mark Rolls and Riley Nova.
Yeah.
So, to start the match off, it was a bit of technical wrestling, bit of arm locks, wrist locks, headlocks, all of that sort of stuff.
Lots of rest holds, lots of technical wrestling.
Yeah.
Slow, methodical pace for two relatively high flyers. I would say that Riley Nova is a bit of a high flyer. Don't know much about Mark Banger Rolls. I've only seen him a couple of times, and he certainly seems to have had an attitude change since last time we've seen him as well.
Yeah, because I think Riley is starting to become a high flyer because of there was a Hope show ages ago, and he tried to do a suicide dive out onto the outside. He managed to do it, but he couldn't do it exactly right, and he banged himself on the ring on the way out.
Yeah,
so
that looked nasty, to be fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, Riley gets back on top with a kick to the corner and an RKO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was a big boot from Riley, I think.
Yeah.
And we had a body slam from Riley, looking to get the finish here. But then there was some interference from
Kieran Saint. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be noted as well that Zach Morris, the other half of the Heartbreakers, was also at ringside, but Kieran Saint was with Mark Banger Rolls throughout the match.
Yeah.
And there was that interference from Kieran Saint which led to Mark Rolls getting the pin and the win.
Yeah.
Swiftly moving into the second match of the evening, whereby Kieran Saint and Mark Rolls beating up Ryan over at this point, I think.
Yeah.
And Zach Morris came in for the save. So no, he wasn't at ringside actually. He came in for the save, which led to the second match, which was Kieran Saint versus Zach Morris.
Okay, so to start off this second match, I think there was a few punches and then a whip into the corner, and then when the stands, like, we do something in the corner and they count like 1, 2,
Yeah,
3, 4.
10 punch corner count type thingy, which is what you've got written down here. I love that word, thingy. So again, some moves, some suplexes, some shots fired from kicks and punches, and that led to the first near fall of the match. Both guys then head to the outside, and who put Zach's fingers in the turnbuckle?
Okay, so Kieran, he got Zach's 2 fingers, them 2 there, and see, like, this is a turnbuckle. He put
Which
it
2?
into the turnbuckle like that. Them two.
Them
2. And I put it into the turnbuckle like that. And then,
and then he kicks. So Zach then kicks Kieran, and gets a near fall, manages to get out of there, reversal. Some more punches from Kieran to Zach. There's a body slam, a drop kick by Zach, which leads to a submission.
And then we had Mark Rolls interfering again, And while the ref was telling Mark Rolls off, I think Riley came around and had a bit of a go at Mark Rolls as well. Zach hit his finisher, which I think is a drop kick, and then Zach got the pin for a count of 3.
So we have these tag teams 1-1 in singles matches, probably leading to a tag match later on, I would imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they did announce it at the show that there was going to be a tag match.
Yeah, they did, and that's on the 22nd of December in Sutton at Hope Future 13.
Which is tomorrow.
Which is tomorrow,
well,
as we're recording this, yeah.
Yeah.
Your third match of the evening was Troy. It's your boy Troy Goose. Great to see him over in Hope Future. Versus Reigns, and I think they've been having a little bit of a feud recently. Reigns obviously being the veteran, big dog. Dog versus Goose sounds like a pub. Sounds like a name for a pub. Dog and Goose.
Dog and Goose.
So yeah, Troy is his usual cocky self. Gets on the microphone, does all his stuff, and Reigns comes out, and the match starts.
Okay, so the match started with Troy getting in Reigns' face, saying that he's going to win and stuff, and then it started with a push from Reigns, which knocked Troy over.
And then Reigns uses his full body weight and power to whip Troy Goose into each and every turnbuckle, every single way you can possibly think of, to punish Troy Goose. Going forward in this match.
Then Troy rolls out the ring, so does Reigns. Reigns comes chasing after Troy, grabs him in like the, I think it's butcher's hold?
Yeah, butterfly lock, butterfly key lock.
I think it was anyway. And all the kids sat on the front row got to chop Troy.
You did not enjoy that, by the way. You're watching, Troy. Quickly after that, Troy gets on top of Reigns, puts Reigns into a submission lock, and a choke slam is then reversed as Troy focuses on Reigns' knees, looking back at the past where his knees have been taken out, he's been off on the sidelines with knee troubles, and more recently he's been taken out by Chris Tyler, that's the one. How did I forget that? It's been a long day. Whoa. Stay in place, Tommy Dreamer, don't go anywhere. Reindeer, you okay? Yeah, we're fine.
We trying to get cool.
So yeah, there's a lot of focus on Reigns' knees in this one. Troy does focus on that with kicks and clotheslines. Well, he tries to clothesline Reigns several times, but it doesn't work.
And then eventually Reigns gets a clothesline on Troy.
Which does work, first time. And there is a spear then into the corner by Troy, who gets back on top at this point in the match. Troy then does try to hit a suplex, and he doesn't quite hit this one. Obviously Reigns is a little bit too large for him to suplex. And we see Bendigo in Hope Future. See Bendigo in Hope Future as well. The Dream Team is in Hope Future, and Bendigo interferes on behalf of Troy. And Bendigo helps Troy hit the suplex, I think, at this point, doesn't he?
Yeah, because he went under the ring, grabbed that toolbox, slid it into the ring, and the ref picked it up, as well as a baking tray. The ref picked up the toolbox, went to put it out of in the corner, and while the ref wasn't looking, Troy tried to pick up the baking tray and hit Reigns with it, but Reigns had his foot on it, so instead he low blowed Reigns.
Yeah, and that is the way the match would finish, with Troy getting the pin after the interference and the low blow. Troy, your boy, is the winner. Troy Goose over Reigns. Not the last, I'm sure, we've seen of this feud. between Reigns and Troy. So, the fourth match of the evening was Dirtbag Dave versus Twister, and both of these guys used to be in a tag team called DDT, as in Dirtbag Dave and Twister, and they brought out their mystery partners for this tag team match because, of course, Dirtbag Dave, being the heel, doesn't want to go one-on-one with Twister. Dirtbag Dave brings out the Hope Future Champion Mean Machine Mark Sanders, and Twister retaliates by bringing out Bjorn. Both of these guys have had feuds in the past, and there's no love lost between Mean Machine and Bjorn.
So, to start off the match, just to note that Dirtbag Dave is heel now.
Officially.
And it started off with a hip toss to Twister, and then Twister tagged in
his partner Bjorn.
And there was some pushes, some slaps, woo, slaps, and Bjorn whipped Mean Machine into the corner, followed by a little squash.
And squashed him in there as well. There's a clothesline by Mean Machine and a slam as well. And then they double team from Mean Machine and Dirtbag Dave, of which then the tag is made to Dirtbag Dave, and Dirtbag Dave continues the punishment.
So Dirtbag Dave choked. It was Mean Machine. Mean Machine choked out Bjorn. He body slammed in. And Bjorn got back up and bloody froze Mean Machine.
Yeah, suplex. Bjorn, very powerful man, doing these throws and things a la Suplex City and Brock Lesnar. There's then a tag to Dirtbag Dave and some chops from Bjorn for his efforts to try and come into the match.
Okay. So then Dirtbag Dave body slams Bjorn, which causes him to tag in to Twister. Not tag into Twister, but tag in Twister. And then Twister got body slammed by Bjorn onto Dirtbag Dave, which is a good double team move. I thought Bjorn was turning on Twister at first.
Oh, they were uneducated.
We tagged in Mark Sanders. And Mark Sanders got the near fall, and he tagged in Dirtbag Dave.
And at this point, there's then a double team from Dirtbag Dave and Mean Machine. This is on Twister, I believe, and a choke in the corner as well. Lots of choking going on. Referees distracted. Lots of heel tactics.
And then there is a body slam from Mean Machine.
Yeah.
Followed by a tag to Dirtbag Dave, and there is more choking in the corner while the ref's not looking. And then Dirtbag Dave managed to get Twister into a submission, trying to get him to tap, but oh no, he does not tap.
He doesn't tap, indeed. Reversal enziguri by Twister on Dirtbag Dave, and of course he then crawls into the corner any way he can to get away from Twister and tags Mean Machine, and Twister then gets a tag to Bjorn. There's a couple of clotheslines by Bjorn and an inverted DDT, followed by a leg drop.
And then Mean Machine gets whipped into the corner, should I say, and then followed by a splash. And then Mean Machine catches Bjorn as he's just about to do his splash and body slams him down onto the floor. In the ring.
Yeah. There's a tag to Dirtbag Dave, and Twister goes to the top rope. Dirtbag Dave tries to counter him. Twister gets the drop kick on Dirtbag Dave. Just as this is happening, Mean Machine and Bjorn charge the ring and roll out and have a little scuffle. The referee is completely distracted at this point, and Dirtbag Dave hits Twister with a chair for the win. Your winners in this match are Dirtbag Dave and the Hope Future Champion Mean Machine Mark Sanders.
So, your fifth match of the evening was a ladies match. I was going to say foxes.
A ladies match.
Ladies. I'm going to say foxes, but it's a ladies match, whatever you want to
It's
call
a
it.
women's match.
Could be a divas match, I don't know.
It's 2018.
It was Evie Black versus Natalie. Oh wait, Natalie Sykes. I'm going to say Natalie.
Natalie Sykes.
So to start off this match, there was a hug between Natalie and Evie, followed by an arm lock, and an arm lock takeover was performed by Natalie Sykes. Evie got back up again, and they had a handshake.
Yeah, so at the early point of this match, there is a lot of respect between these two ladies in the ring, but that broke down rather quickly as the match went on. So after the handshake, Evie Black got on top of Natalie, and Natalie gets some high-flying moves in at this point as well, leading to the first near fall of the match.
Then, this is when Evie's proper heel now. She whips Natalie into the corner. She did get some leg damage, and once she's done a couple of these moves, she gets up and goes, and everyone goes boo. She goes, oh, boo hoo, cry onto Natalie. Sometimes stomps on her a bit and stuff, just like that.
Really working that lower extremity of Natalie Sykes leading to the finish. Like I say, did turn full heel at this point, visibly frustrated by the early exchange in the match. And she plays a really good heel, actually, does Evie Black, and it's nice to see a heel female in Hope Future at this point. Does get the initial submission, which then does get reversed. I think it was a reversal into a near fall, wasn't it? Goes for the submission again, and eventually gets Natalie to tap out. I believe that was a single leg Boston Crab that got Natalie Sykes to tap out on this occasion. Your winner is Evie Black, and she is now turned heel, turning on her best friend.
Ooh, friend!
And taking the victory in this one. A feud that will last a little bit longer as well. Really good showing from these two young ladies, still learning their craft, and I think on a bigger platform they'd still do well. Perhaps in the future they would end up in Leicester or Forest Town to put on a match as well. So yeah, really good match from these two ladies.
Okay. So the sixth match of the evening was Omen, Sankanny and Jack Turner versus WK, Warren Banks and Kyle Kingsley. I've just named WK for short.
Yes. Good job there isn't someone called D on the other end, otherwise it'd be WKD. And it would be a reference to alcohol, which has no place on Cheap Shot Entertainment.
No alcohol!
So yeah, I really like what they're doing with Omen. I like them as a formidable force within Future, much like Liam Morley's team of band of misfits, if you like, with the old team from Hustle Malone, always getting involved, creating this sort of super team which helped each other and always got the win by some ill-gotten means. But Omen, there's not very many heel tactics from the Omen. They just go in with numbers and they usually win, and that's been the crux of this feud between Warren Banks and Carl Kingsley and the Omen.
Now, on this occasion, they didn't win. Warren Banks and Kyle Kingsley won. After a lot of fighting, I think it was tornado rules or something?
Yeah, tornado rules basically means that all four guys were in the ring. Not sure whether that was supposed to be the thing, but it took at least 5 minutes for the referee to even ring the bell.
Yeah.
And even when the bell was rung, There was no controlling this match. They fought in the bar area, they fought around the crowd. I thought at some point that the wrestlers were going to take out some of the kids. They were on the front row. And they also went to the merchandise stands as well. And I think at some point they were very close to throwing one of the Warren Banks, I think he was throwing one of the Team Omen over the concession stand table, which probably wouldn't have gone down very well with Joe, to be fair. But yeah, they did eventually battle their way back to the ring, and the match continued.
Okay, so while we crawled into the ring, this came to the end of the match. Warren Banks did his finisher, which was a spear onto, I think it was Jack Tunney or Uncanny. Whilst Kyle Kingsley did his finisher onto the other person, and Warren got obviously the pin for 3.
Yeah, with Omen incapacitated, the winners of the match was Warren Banks and Kyle Kingsley, a very rare victory over the Omen for both of these guys.
Okay, so now, this was done on the 30th of November. Now, if you was in Leicester on the 1st of December, I think it's posted on Kyle's Instagram, or Hope's Instagram, I'm not 100% sure, but it's posted on some Instagram, where Kyle, they had a title shot for the Tag Team Championships, the UK did, and Kyle held Elijah ready for Warren Banks with a spear, but instead he chucked Elijah out the way, picked up Warren Banks and backbreakered him, and then Kyle just left Warren Banks, and the Tag Team Champions retained, which was LK Mazinger and Elijah. So quite shocked actually that this day they were on a tag team together. Well, Kyle did give some looks as he went out the ring and stormed off in a bit of paddy.
Even though he'd won.
Yeah. So just think that it one day is face, next day is heel.
Yeah. Yes, he's shocker, turning heel. Kyle Kingsley, the ultimate babyface. Noted he did get some boos in Mansfield, but I think that's just from people who didn't like the way he was being booked, because he was winning all the time, which is fine. We are Kyle Kingsley fans, and will continue to be Kyle Kingsley fans, whether he's face or heel. But yes, an interesting turn of events on the 1st in Leicester.
There is one in Colville next at the start of next year. I forgot the date. There's also one in Leicester. On the 12th. Colville is the 6th, and 5th I think, and Mansfield's the 4th.
Yeah, and
Colville's the 5th.
Yeah, we've got some good matches coming up on those shows as well. Not sure we'll be going to many Hope shows this year, but we'll try and get to a few. And we're going to spread ourselves out a little bit for season 2 on Cheap Shot Entertainment throughout the UK wrestling scene.
And just to mention here that Mean Machine Mark Sanders is on this roster, and now he's given a shot on the main roster in the Monsters Brawls match against Will Cruz. Sly Gregory, he's never come to Mansfield, I think anyway. So pleasure to have him back.
And Warren Banks.
And Will Cruz.
Will Cruz. Yeah, that's fine. You can say Will Cruz. So yeah, looking forward to that one. Whether we'll get it on the Hope subscription service and watch it later on is a different matter. But yeah, looking forward to what the future brings in Hope Wrestling. We've also got on the 23rd, we've got a House of Pain show, another show at William Gregg Leisure Centre that we're going to go and see. And I think that will wrap up season 1 in terms of UK independent wrestling for Cheap Shot Entertainment. So we're going to say our goodbyes now. You have been the Cheap Shot Nation. I have been your host Luke. I've been here with my nephew Martin. And you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Click that subscribe button. That is Tilly. Click that notification bell. And we'll see you next time on Cheap Shot Entertainment. Goodbye.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.